Do you know what a VA is? Do you know how they can help your business? Stick around and I'll fill you in. What is a VA? So you might have heard somebody talk about hiring a VA or get a VA to help with that, make it easier. So VA stands for virtual assistant, and a VA could be many things. It's a very broad description, kind of like how you call someone a tradie or a tradesperson. That could be a plumber or electrician or a builder, or there's so many different actual jobs that fall within that, and the virtual assistant is the same. So a virtual assistant could be anybody that is doing work remotely, basically, virtually. So it could be a bookkeeper, it could be a graphic designer, it could be admin, it could be customer service, someone making phone calls for you, it could be web design, and a lot of these people call themselves bookkeepers or graphic designers or what they actually are, but sometimes a virtual assistant is a bit of an all-rounder, and so sometimes you might hear someone called a general VA. Another one that is popping up a bit more is an online business manager, an OBM, and they're a bit more common probably with online businesses that are sort of selling courses or digital products or sometimes services. So they would do updates on your website. They would like online businesses have a lot of like sales pages that need regularly updating, emails that those emails that you get when someone's launching a product, and you get an email every other day and then 3 on the last day and that sort of thing. An online business manager coordinates getting all of that put together. So they're kind of like a project manager. So you kind of get the idea. A virtual assistant could be a lot of different things. And I've kind of come into this world of virtual assistants in 2 ways this year. So I've actually jumped into the role of being a VA. So I'm helping a number of clients at the moment with different things. So sometimes website changes and updates, sometimes more accounts sort of work, doing sort of invoicing and financial claims for a couple of businesses. Sometimes it's more admin, filling out forms, paying bills, that sort of thing. It's really lots of variety, which is one thing that I love about it. And then the other way I've jumped into the VA world lately is I've actually hired my first VA. Her name is Louise, and she's been helping me as I've gotten crazy busy. She's helping me with some of my workload for clients, and then some of my own stuff as well. So she's been a huge help, and it's a big learning curve to actually be delegating more to somebody and sort of managing work, not just for myself but for somebody else as well, and making sure we've got sort of processes in place and keeping on top of when things need to happen and all that sort of stuff. So a VA is a great way of sort of taking those first steps to growing your business without having to hire a whole full-time staff member or like hire an employee. VAs usually work as independent contractors. So you could sign someone on just for a one-off project, or for as little as sort of 1 or 2 hours a week, just to you can sort of just get started as slowly or as quickly as you need to. So they're a great way to start, as I said, start growing, and start taking some of that workload off yourself, without the stress of going, oh my God, I need help, but I don't have enough work for a whole employee. And you can even get help from a VA to start documenting your processes, so that then you've got those processes in place for when you are ready to hire a more long-term VA or an actual employee. So they give you that flexibility, and the flexibility, and there's different levels of, so you can get inexpensive help from somewhere like the Philippines or other countries that sort of, they have lower running costs, so they can afford cheaper hourly rates, or local ones, and people with different levels of expertise obviously have different costs associated, but depending on what you need, you can find someone that's going to fit in with your budget and the level of help you need. If it's just somebody that you want to, like, you're recording a video explaining how to do something, and you need somebody to actually type it out so that it's actually in a written document as well. Transcribing, it's not something that takes a huge amount of skill, but it's something that is time consuming, so you can get someone quite inexpensive to do that for you. There's lots of possibilities, and it just gives you more options. So something to think about. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I can talk a bit more about the different types of VAs and how I got started, how I found my VA, and if you like this video, hit the like button, put a comment in, tell me what you need help with the most, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.